This is the video that we have waited 6 months to film. Guys, it's finally time for a van tour! July of last year, and since then we have spent pretty much the last 6 months self-converting it into our cute little tiny home on wheels that is going to take us all over Australia. Neither of us had any experience with tools or any like prior building experience prior to starting this van build. So as we're walking you around, you might notice a few things like some wonky doorknobs and some paint that's not 100% perfect. There are some places where the trim is not finished, and I think that's part of the reason that we've been holding off doing a van tour. But we finished this van build in early January 2021, and it is now the middle of February. So guys, I think it's time. It's time for the van tour.
Our van is a 2015 long wheelbase Mercedes Sprinter. We haven't made that many modifications to the outside of the van. As you can see, there are no windows. Now, when we first started our van conversion, we really wanted a bit of a stealth van. It didn't work out that way, but we did have good intentions when we started. So from the outside of the van, you can see we have our solar panels and roof racks on the roof. Our roof racks are made of 80/20 aluminium, and they were just a custom job. You can order online from their website or from Amazon or wherever you get your aluminium extrusions from.
Ooh, extrusions.
Such a good word, isn't it? And the only other modification to the outside of the van is this vent here. This is from our Suburban Nautilus hot water system. Just down here, we also have our mains water inlet, as well as our tanks filled. We opted for tanks that we could actually mount under the van, which means that we don't lose any of our precious real estate inside.
So the first room in our tiny home is our kitchen, and we really wanted this to be kind of like a feature of our van. So when you first walk inside, it is like BAM! Pop of color. When we were planning our van build, we spent a lot of time agonizing over how we were going to fit a functional working kitchen for 2 people who absolutely love to cook into 1,300 millimeters of space, which is a tiny kitchen, guys. That's teeny tiny. We wanted to make sure that our kitchen was super functional, but also that it was a space that we love to use, because we didn't want to compromise on our kitchen just because we were living in a van. We still wanted it to be somewhere that we love to hang out and somewhere that we would enjoy cooking meals even when we're on the road. Our fridge is a Dometic CRX 80 fridge. It's an 80-litre fridge and it holds plenty of food. We have got this shelf on the door that we can put all of our drinks, and we even have a freezer, which means that we can have ice blocks. Super, super handy in Australian summer. We have 3 sets of drawers in our kitchen, which is more than enough storage for 2 people. And the best thing that we have in our kitchen is this. Woo! We got the pull-out pantry. We have some like usual pantry stuff in here, some oil, canned goods. It's also kind of acting as our makeshift spice rack at the minute, because up here our spice rack is not finished. It's one of those things on our van build that we just haven't got around to finishing yet, and that's because we need a way to stop our spices from falling out when we're driving. Haven't quite figured out what we're gonna do there to make that work. So if you guys have any ideas, let us know in the comments down below, because we just don't know what to put there. Now, one of my favorite features of the kitchen is this beautiful live edge bench top. And Ed actually drove 300 kilometers for me to pick up this bench top. I saw it on Facebook and I was like, oh my gosh, we have to have this bench top. This is the bench top. And everyone was like, Sally, Ed, you can't have a live edge timber bench top in your van. It'll be heavy. It'll be heavy. It'll be heavy. That was mostly what people said. But by the time we like cut it to size and we cut out the space for the sink and also for our cooktop, it actually didn't end up that heavy, and we put it in anyway. And doesn't it look beautiful? To save on weight, we opted to go with a tile sticker instead of real tiles. But it's one of the things in the kitchen that I hate the most. It's already started to come up, like it's already started peeling off, and from far away it looks okay, but when you're close up you can really tell that it's a sticker. And before I show you what's in our upper cabinets, I just have to show you the funniest thing in our kitchen. These are our kitchen lights. They change color. Ooh! ooh. I saw these lights on Instagram that you could change with an app. And I was like, these are the coolest lights I've ever seen in my entire life. We have to have those in our van build. And then when Ed and I were in Bunnings, I found these lights. These ones that we have in our kitchen, and I was like, oh my god, there are the color changing lights from Instagram. We have to have them. Buy them. Let's get them immediately. And then we put them in our van, and then I realized that they were not the color changing ones with the app, and now we have this like budget 80s disco in our kitchen. Is it a van or is it a brothel? I don't know. Ooh. All right, these are our other cabinets. One side we have just pantry stuff, coffee, tea, wraps, potatoes, you know, the usual pantry goods. And then on this side, this is where we've decided to keep all of our toiletries, shampoo, conditioner, face cream, the button to turn the disco on. And that, my friends, is our kitchen. Woo! Kitchen. Kitchen. Does this help me get views? Then over here we have our drying rack, super handy. We can have the door open, sun coming in, and then this cabinet has all of our like cleaning products, the bin, you know, all that kind of stuff.
So in this upper cabinet is where we keep like, it's sort of our electrics hub. So we've got our fuse box, our switches for the hot water, our water fill, inverter of power, battery monitors, check how much fresh water, grey water we have, as well as turn off and on our hot water system. We have a second bench top. So we have our 12 volt and 240 volt power, as well as some extra bench space. And then here we just have our dresser, which is our drawers. These latches are just a recent addition, and we use them just to lock the drawers while we're driving, because we found that even though the drawers are pushed to open, they still fly open as we're turning corners.
So one of the funny things people kept asking us when we told them we were gonna buy a van and convert it into a tiny home is, where are we gonna go to the bathroom? People seemed like really genuinely concerned about like where you're gonna use the bathroom. So this is our bathroom. We have a light and a fan. We also have our detachable shower head, which is super handy because you can just like use it to wash your feet or wash your body, you know, whatever you like. And then we have one of the most expensive things in our van, our Airhead composting toilet. We chose to splash out and buy the composting toilet because we just didn't really want our van to smell like a bathroom, and from what I've heard, some of the other cassette non-composting toilets, they smell a bit funky. And so far, she's been great.
We also have this retractable door, so I don't have to watch her.
This isn't the Nautilus self-cleaning retractable door that every other van lifer who builds a bathroom puts in. This is the glide away version, which is a much cheaper version from China, so it's not as good, but still works. And this is our lounge area in day mode. We've got plenty of space up here to chill out, get work done. We've got some beautiful natural light that comes in through our skylight. And are you even a van lifer if you don't have a swivel table? I feel like this is like van lifer 101. Like,
get the lagoon table.
Everyone's got this table. It's like everyone's got the retractable Nautilus self-cleaning door. That's hard to say. Everyone has that though, except for us. We didn't want to spend that much money.
So under our couch cushion, we also have two giant storage boxes. First one here is just where we keep all of our bedding, and our second storage box under there, basically full of crap at the moment.
It's just a mixture of everything, isn't it?
It's where we put stuff that we have nowhere to put stuff.
Put stuff that we want to deal with later.
Yeah, it's like the room of requirement. It's just there.
Now we're going to show you how we go from day mode to night mode. This is night mode, so it's pretty quick and easy to change from day mode to night mode. All we do is drop our table down, which fills in the big gap in the middle, push all our cushions together, and then we pop our sheets on our mattress topper. It's super comfy.
So the final part of our van tour is, of course, our boot. In Australia, we do call it a boot. It's not our garage, but I'll give you a very quick tour. It's not the most exciting. We have our gas box. This is where we can access our laundry from the outside. And then in here, we just have so much storage space. I don't even know what to do with it. We have our cooker, and in behind there is our hot water system. And that is our van.
That was our van tour, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and we will see you in the next video. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope